Our players have been giving me so much work as of late, I'm tempted to ask for a raise. Welcome to yet another hybrid edition of the Penultimate Wager and the Final Wager. I'm Keith Williams, and tonight, for the second night in a row, we do have a Penultimate Wager. It belongs to Jenny, one of our challengers. She's in the lead, 11,800. Sawyer and Ian right on our heels. 11 grand for Sawyer and Ian at 10-4. Jenny wagered 3,000, just an awful wager. No upside there, getting up to 14-8. Doesn't put the game out of reach for either of our players or even force them to get final right. It also puts her at risk of falling to third if she's wrong. This is also an $800 clue in a category that these players have had no problems with at all. I would be tempted to wager pretty much everything here just to put it out of reach. She has to get to 22,000. So that's a wager of 10,201. If she's wrong with that wager, she's still going to have 1,599, which will keep her in contention because Sawyer and Ian have a $600 difference, and that's more than that. I would have done that. She would have put it away right away. The other option is you want to keep the lead, but you also want to force Sawyer to wager pretty much everything. If Sawyer's total is closer to Ian's total than it is to Jenny's total, then Sawyer's going to be in what we call Stratton's dilemma, which means he can either cover Ian or stay above Jenny if both Sawyer and Jenny miss, but risk losing to Ian. So they can't do both. Jenny wagers 199. She'll be in the lead either way. If she's wrong, she'll be left with 11,601. And then Sawyer's going to be forced to wager pretty much everything. That increases Jenny's chances of winning. Although, of course, they are so close that Ian, with a proper wager, would win on a triple stump. Alright, so 199 or basically everything. Not everything, but leaving, I'd say 1,201 would be a good amount to leave. Doesn't require her to answer correctly. You can go into that later. Just kind of want to get this over with now. So she got it right. 14,800 heading into final. Once again, 22,000 for Sawyer if he doubles up, so Jenny's going to want to wager 7,200 now. She gets it wrong with that wager, so she'll up with 7,600, so Ian will want to cap his wager at 2,800. And Sawyer, it's probably going to be moot, but 3,400. Now, if Ian doubles up, he's going to have 20,800. That means that Sawyer has to wager basically everything, 9,800. Might as well go all in there. I don't see any point for Jenny to wager above that because Sawyer has some incentive to go for everything. That's it for the first order, so we'll get rid of that. Next up, what happens if Ian goes for this 2,800 amount? Actually, let's start with Sawyer, 3,400. 14,4. Ian would have to wager 4,000, so you might as well go all in there. And Jenny could wager no more than 400. This 2,800 amount from Ian. If he's right, he'll have 13,200. Sawyer would need to wager 2,200 to cover that. And I'm not going to worry about Jenny here. I think she should just go for everything or 400. If Sawyer misses, I'm not too concerned about that because it seems unlikely that he'll do it, but we'll do it anyway. 800, max of 16. Alright, and now zero covers. Sawyer's already forced to go for everything. Ian's pretty much forced to go for everything. And this 400 is keeping Jenny on the downside. The difference here is 600, so double that's 1,200. I guess Sawyer could wager 600 if he's really scared of this category. No reason for that, though. Yeah, everyone did pretty well. Jenny went for the lockout. Sawyer went for almost everything. Ian went for everything, which Wouldn't have helped him here, but yeah, I don't really like it all that much. I'm going to give it a pink just because it puts him at risk. I would much rather go with this 12 to 1600 because you still need Jenny to get it wrong. And if Jenny gets it wrong, Sawyer's probably going to get it wrong too just because of the correlation between those two. So it's not the worst wager, but it's not the best in my view. Yeah, new champ, and an incredibly long video if you stuck it out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see if Jenny can repeat for the first time in, what, 8 or 9 days now? Yeah. That'll be tomorrow on the final wager.